Finally, I have a question from Jason. A parenting question for you. I have 3 kids, 10, 6, and 2. Over the past few months, my oldest has become increasingly reclusive, emerging from his room only for food or TV video games. Sure. Jason, yeah. He used to enjoy playing outside with me and his younger siblings, but now he prefers to stay in his room and read or listen to music. He has no phone, computer, or other device in his room, just like me as a kid, yeah. I realize to a certain extent this is normal adolescent behavior. I just wasn't expecting it so soon, yeah. But yeah. Any tips on how I can coax him out of his boy cave and keep him more physically active? Um, See, when I was about 10, the same thing happened with me. I turned my room into a man cave. We didn't have the term man cave at the time, but I organized it. In fact, I had a double bed, but since I was the only, my brothers had all either gone off to the military or gotten married, I guess. Yeah, it would have been about 10, yeah. And we went from a full house to an empty house. And with the double bed, I turned so I slept on the top, but the bottom was like my cave. And I did. I read a lot of books, and you know, I do think it's normal. Uh, I know you want to say to him things like, "Is everything okay?" But the truth is, and this is going to sound really weird, um, uh, but Jason, when you're dealing with someone who's in pre-adolescence, in a sense, everything is not okay. The body is just thumping with all these changes and hormones, and height is changing, and life is changing, and well, he's double digits now, and there's going to be a lot of expectations. So I can just tell you, this too shall pass. I think we all know that, but I also know how hard it is when my daughters would just shut themselves up. I remember that fairly well. And the fact that they just don't want to be around, and you're going to be going into that period of time where no matter what you do or say is going to embarrass them. Oh, you embarrass me. It's like, we're at an amusement park. Trust me, I'm the least embarrassing person here. It's tough. Let's 2 pieces of advice, okay? And one, let's just say, okay, this is just normal behavior. It's okay. It'd be nice if other parents would chime in on anything they did. Number 2, continue to ask and make and occasionally do what my brothers did to me. I would say, no, I want to stay home, and they would go off and have an adventure. And at the dining room table, they would talk about how much fun they had going on this walk that ended up in a swamp, that ended up in a mall, that ended up, and I'd be like, oh, I wish I had gone. And that's kind of what you're going to have to do. Is you have to have adventures with the other kids, and maybe take the other kids out, and while you're out there shopping or whatever, you stop by and you do something special, whether it's ice cream or whatever special is. Okay, just some ideas. Obviously, if it trends badly, you have to go to Plan B. But this is normal, and I don't think it necessarily will. But I also know the frustrations with that, actually on both sides, because believe it or not, I was 10 at one time too, and I also raised some 10-year-olds. So good luck to you, and that's all I can usually say to parents anyway. Thank you.